So, looks like the worm is turning, the worm turns. This is going to be a perfect example of how a situation can hit hard in both directions. Let's get into this. I want to talk about a New York Post article. We talk about Uganda bans social media ahead of their election. Isn't that kind of interesting? We saw what happened here in the United States. Now we see the exact opposite happening in Uganda. Now it's social media being banned. So let's take a look at this article from the New York Post. They talk about Uganda bans all social media ahead of the election, sparking outrage. It was the work of this man here, the president. This is what he said. If you want to take sides against the ruling party, then that group will not operate in Uganda. President Yoweri Museveni said in a national address. Now, it's important to point out exactly what he meant by that. What did he mean by that if you want to operate against the government? What he was saying is the same things that we saw kind of happen here. They saw one side's perspective being kind of censored. So in response to that, what they did was they said, you know what, we just shut it all down. They explained it in this article, so bear with me here. Uganda shut down all social media in the country Tuesday after the country's longtime leader accused Facebook of taking sides in the upcoming presidential election on Thursday. President Yoweri Museveni, 76 years old, apologized for the inconvenience caused by the ban, but said Uganda has no choice after Facebook removed several accounts tied to his re-election campaign. Quote, if you want to take sides against the ruling party, then that group will not operate in Uganda, he said in a national address. We cannot tolerate this arrogance of anybody coming to decide for us who is good and who is bad. Facebook on Monday said it had taken down a network of accounts linked to Uganda's Ministry of Information that, quote, used fake and duplicate accounts to manage pages, comment on other people's content, impersonate users, reshare posts in groups to make them appear more popular than they were. Sound familiar? The social networking giant didn't immediately respond to the president's comments on Tuesday, but Twitter, which also appeared to be affected by the ban, blasted the move. So this is what Twitter says. We strongly condemn internet shutdowns. They are hugely harmful, violate basic human rights, and the principles of hashtag open internet, said in a statement. Quote, access to information and freedom of expression, including the public conversation on Twitter, is never more important than during democratic processes, particularly elections. It continues, many social media users were outraged by Twitter's comments, noting that the company, which recently permanently suspended President Trump's account, had muzzled the New York Post during the 2020 race over its reporting on Hunter Biden. What an amazing level of hypocrisy, one person wrote. Stunning tweet. During the run-up to the election in this country, Twitter shut off the New York Post because it disagreed with its news reporting, another user commented. Museveni, who has ruled Uganda since 1986, is facing a challenge from popular singer and opposition lawmaker Bobi Wine. Bobi Wine has he's popular over there because he's a singer. Wine, 38, has been using Facebook for live coverage of his campaigns and news conferences, saying that many media outlets, most of which are owned by government allies or are state-run, had refused to host him. The International Press Institute, a global media watchdog, called on Uganda to reinstate social media networks. This is the most important quote right here. It says, any efforts to block online access to journalists or members of the public are unacceptable breaches of the right to information, it said in a statement. So I'm going to put the link to this article in the New York Post in the description box so you can go check it out for yourself. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But in regards to that last paragraph, just want to offer a thought Let me know what you think about this. But it says any efforts to block online access to journalists or members of the public are unacceptable breaches of the right to information. I agree about the right to information. I think we should all have as much information as possible. What sticks out to me, what I would point out, is the part about online access to journalists. Do we have any journalists anymore? Are they journalists? Mainstream media, are they journalists? Or are they something different? Food for thought, something to ponder. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Take care, guys, and peace.